can see, look, say. Terrance Franklin! Terrance Franklin! Terrance Franklin!
$13 million of taxpayer money has been spent in the last few years with police settling cases out of court where they have beat people, when they have killed, murdered people, and these are cases that most of the time we don't know about. I personally, my career in hip-hop was started because a dear friend of mine was pulled over, accused of drunk driving. He never had a drink in his life. This a Muslim, doesn't know what coffee tastes like. The police beat him up, kept him in jail overnight, and when they realized they went too far, they charged the victim with a crime. A brother by the name of Keith Ellison, who wasn't in Congress yet, represented my friend for free, and they won a settlement out of court. Part of that money is how I produced my first album. So my career and everything that I do is tied into this reality.
Yes, sir.
Since that time, I've learned more and more cases where the police have outright killed precious human beings and that we never hear about them. So when we have the opportunity to hear that this young man was minding his business, wasn't being accused of any crime on that particular day, was chased by himself into a basement and was shot multiple times in his head and in his back, that he did not have any weapons on him, that he didn't do anything to anybody at that particular time, and that people that we put in charge murdered him in cold blood. This is a case that we do know about, this is a case that we do care about, and this is an opportunity for us to actually cause something to happen so that we can stand together, so that we can say that these lives are precious to us. And that for one time, we can finally have an opportunity to prosecute the people that murdered one of our own people. All of the people that walk around, no matter what they look like, no matter where they come from, no matter what their background is, they're our brothers, they're our sisters. But we also know that in Florida, we got together a year ago to talk about Trayvon. And we know that racism is a serial killer. We would be a fool to not start connecting the details if we were a detective, does not start connecting the dots with young, black, unarmed men not doing anything wrong, being shot down and killed by people who are supposed to be protecting them.
All right.
And so here we are. Here we are, and I'm here because of these young people that are leading this cause. So I'm here to follow y'all, I'm here to support y'all, and I'll follow y'all to hell and back, and we will not stop until we see some police in
prosecute the police!
know our rights and we know how to choose them. We won't let the upper authorities insult our intelligence or pick our rights for us. We shall not be moved, used, or abused. The police officer that took his life, he has a child, a family, and friends who have questions burning to be answered. He has people who are willing to go 100 extra miles to get justice for him. Terrance did not have the means or material to protect himself. If Terrance committed a crime, he should have gotten his day in court, and now he never will. And now the person or persons will be tried by a grand jury for committing the wrongful deaths of Terrance Franklin. Now we know that it's always two sides to a story. Terrance isn't here to tell his story or speak on his behalf. That's our purpose, because we are the voice of Terrance Franklin. The other side isn't a story, it's a lie. They need to end the cover-up. We as citizens give authority to the police to protect and serve us, not crush our dreams and take our lives. So continue to stand with us on our journey to get justice for Terrance Franklin and stand together against police brutality. And how to do that is to participate in every event we have, especially the marches. We need every boot, shoe, sandal, high heel, slipper, stomping on the ground, and every voice to the sky chanting and yelling for justice. Chanting and yelling for justice for Terrance. We need every letter repeatedly on papers, voicing our opinion to the people who have say-so and authority over us, so that we can get what we want in order to get what we need, and that is to prosecute the police. We will grow, and this will be publicized. It's funny how red, white, and blue symbolizes freedom, but those are the same colors we see flashing in our rearview mirror. So stand with us, because we will not fall, nor shall we fail. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we've had enough.